Born October 5th, 1918, his life was to be one of service to others. His lifelong interest in young people started at an early age, when in 1936 he moved to Chicago and began 25 years of dedicated service to the YMCA. When his country called, he was ready, joining the United States Air Corps on January 7, 1942. At the completion of World War II, he returned home and met Lois, who would become his wife and partner for the next 53 years. Most people would think about slowing down after retirement, but not our friend. In 1975, his pioneer spirit and a desire for a warmer climate brought him to the new frontier called the Woodlands. He was once quoted as saying, "The best thing in the world that happened to me was getting to the Woodlands." But we would say the best thing that happened to the Woodlands was the arrival of Mr. Bob Williams.
Bob Williams is a friend who's made a visible difference in the quality of life people enjoy in the Woodlands. Over the years, Bob has been a leader in many initiatives. I remember back in the 1980s when the Woodlands was in need of organizations to support community growth. We had the opportunity to establish a Kiwanis Club, so I asked Bob if he knew anything about the Kiwanis. Not only did Bob have 30 years past involvement, but he eagerly accepted the challenge of starting a new club in our community. We have all benefited from his effort. I'm pleased to salute my friend, Bob Williams.
Bob Williams was one of the first people that Myrna and I met when we first moved to the Woodlands over 22 years ago. We were already very excited about our move, but when you meet such a warm and giving person as Bob, you immediately make a connection. I have admired his leadership, integrity, and service to the community over all these years. That original encounter with Bob has grown into a 22-year friendship that Myrna and I both highly value.
Bob was one of the founders of the Woodlands Community Presbyterian Church, and it was Bob who said that the word community should be in the name. He wanted our church to be a community, but he wanted us to minister to the community around us. He cares so much about our life and our neighbors. He is committed both to our church and to the Woodlands as a good place to live for all of us. Congratulations, Bob.
From the moment I met Bob at a Rotary function, he was recruiting me for Kiwanis. He invited me to a Kiwanis breakfast, and the rest is history. I admired and respected him from the start for his servant heart for the community, young people, and children around the world. He has been a great inspiration to me, and I am a better person for having known Bob Williams.
Bob, today I have a very personal thanks to offer you. Remember 6 years ago while I was undergoing cancer treatments? You touched my life in a very, very unique way. You helped me to achieve a personal dream I thought might never come true. In the midst of my treatments, you helped me record my first Christian album. I'm still alive, Bob, and I'm still singing. Thank you, my dear friend.
Very seldom do you meet someone who is a role model and mentor to so many. I really think Bob has spent a lifetime encouraging each person he meets and helping them in any way he can to achieve their potential. That is why even now he relates to young people so well. There is no better ambassador for Kiwanis and what it stands for than Bob. I remember one time during the induction of a new member who Bob had invited to join, I asked the question, how many people here were invited to join by Bob? Looking out over the room as most all hands were being raised, I realized the impact Bob Williams has had on so many people.
Maybe the best example of Bob's tireless energy and love of people happened just a few years ago when Bob retired again after many successful years in real estate. Bob went to Haiti as part of a joint effort of the Kiwanis and UNICEF to eliminate the spread of iodine deficiency disorder, which causes goiters in women and mental retardation in children. Bob came home and said his trip to Haiti was a learning experience and had a great impact on him. There are millions of children in the world who need a nickel's worth of iodine to help reach their full potential. Thanks to the Kiwanis, UNICEF, and people like Bob, children are getting the help they need. Bob has received countless awards, both professionally and for his community service. But the one that describes our friend Bob Williams the best came when he was selected as the Woodlands Hometown Hero.